Hello and welcome back to Witchy-Woo Tarot. My name is Chris and this reading is for the general collective of Pisces. It won't be for everyone watching, but if it resonates with you, please let me know in the comments. And if not, be sure to check your moon, rising, and Venus signs for messages you need to hear. And remember, time, energy, and gender are fluid, so feel free to reverse roles however you see fit. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. So thank you so much to my new and returning subscribers. Your love and support on this channel is so appreciated. So amazing. So thank you so much for all of your likes and your shares and subscriptions. Please keep the comments rolling. I love hearing from you. And so also, if you don't already, please be sure to connect with me on social media. All of my info is going to be listed in the description box below. So Pisces, this is for you. This is going to be your 2021 forecast. So we will be pulling a card for each month of the year ahead. I'll be starting off with the Wilderness Collide Oracle by Amanda Lynn Hales, whom I will be linking down below. That way you guys can take a look at her beautiful works of art. And then I will be digging into the Checkily Tarot and seeing what month by month is going to be going down. So don't force this reading to fit, obviously. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Keep in mind that it is a forecast. So it is intended to pick up on the energy of what's to come, which means if some of it doesn't really make sense right now, just know that it might down the road. And so if it does, hit me up in a year from now. Let me know how it resonated with you. And so I do urge you to maybe archive this video, save it, or jot down these cards and kind of see how the reading applies to you as the year goes on. So let's see what your card of the year is. Wow, we have Springtide. So I don't know, your birthday is in the springtime as we kind of creep up on it. And so perhaps there's going to be a lot waiting for you on the other side of winter. But let's go ahead and pull up the meaning from the book and see what the actual definition here is. And so, like I said, this artwork that Amanda does on her oracle decks, they're really captivating, really beautiful. So again, I do urge you to check out her artwork. I believe her Etsy shop is Seven Realms Designs. So let's see, Springtide. The court of fairies dance at the dawn of a new spring. The buds are blossoming and a time of ease is upon you. Rest now as you have traversed the long winter and are in need of nourishment and refreshment. Celebrate now as good things are coming your way. Enjoy all that life has given you and all that is to come, for spring is truly here. So like I said, you could be really celebrating around your birthday time and moving forward. But also when I see spring, I think of new beginnings, okay? So perhaps 2020 did not treat you so kindly. And this is kind of a foreshadowing of new beginnings occurring, happy times ahead for you for the year in front of you, which I think is really awesome. So starting off with a good note, Pisces, let's see what we have for the year. Let's see. Let me get a little bit of shuffling going on in here. I'm not going to take jumpers. I'm not even looking at what that card was. And so, of course, I will, like I said, pull one card for each month. And we will see what is good, Pisces. So let's cut, if I can, with these long-ass nails. They were a little bit longer than I expected them to be. So I'm struggling a little bit, but, you know, it's okay. So for January, we start out with the Ten of Pentacles. That is beautiful energy. Oop. Who else started off with the Ten of Pentacles? I believe it was Capricorn. We then have for February the the Queen of Pentacles. All right, okay. So really gaining stability in the beginning part of the year. Then in March, we have the Nine of Swords. This card has also been coming up a lot. We have the Five of Cups in April. Let me make sure these cards are even before I continue. Yeah, I guess that'll do. All right, so coming up in May, we have the Ace of Swords. June, the Knight of Swords. July, the Page of Swords. Lots of swords happening here. August, the Ten of Cups. Wow. So you could be connecting with a Capricorn, as the Ten of Pentacles and Ten of Cups came up in that reading as well. Then we have the Four of Cups happening in September. October, we have the Sun. Beautiful. November, the King of Pentacles. And December, we have the Five of Swords. Interesting energy, Pisces. So let's begin. Let's start off with January, which we have the Ten of Pentacles. As we know, this is success and abundance. This is happiness as far as physical means are concerned. You know, a stable home, stable environment, stable job perhaps, ancestry, legacy, all of that's kind of coming together for you at the beginning of the year, okay? So whatever you've been doing in 2020 has been to manifest this abundance, right? And so at the start of the year, you may feel that energy of being satisfied in the physical realm. And so moving on to February with the Queen of Pentacles, I love how she's... all of these images in this deck are inanimate objects with faces on them, and so it's a little creepy, but again, mastering the physical realm, being able to make anything happen financially, as Queen of Pentacles is abundant, successful. She's also a really kind and nurturing individual, a great mother, someone who is good with their job and also taking care of the home. And so February could be that point of time where you're like, okay, I'm satisfied, I'm doing all of these things for myself, I'm taking care of myself, my family's happy, my home is good, but you know, there's kind of almost a foreshadowing of not really having or being complete, okay? And I say that because of the King of Pentacles popping up here towards the end of the year. So I feel like with the Queen energy, you know, you're kind of doing things for yourself, I think, and like I said, for your immediate loved ones, not really letting anything on the outside affect you as far as like your emotions and perhaps your thoughts. You're just keeping it all together, and saving face is what I just heard. You're like saving face for some reason. It's almost like, are you like trying to prove to someone or a group of people, family perhaps, that you are stable? Because in March, which I think is ironic since we have the spring tide covering the whole year, your birthday time, you're going to be real worried and anxious, nervous, perhaps losing sleep, fearful even. But as you can see, this bunny rabbit has been exploded. So I kind of see this specific card as making a mountain out of a molehill type energy. It's like you're worrying or fretting over something that's not really going to affect you, or isn't really going to harm you like you think it will, right? Because as you can see, this bunny rabbit is so huge to these little girls, but I mean, it's just a bunny rabbit, right? It's a stuffed bunny rabbit at that. So really can't do much harm to you, but I think there's going to be something that you're very worried about, or I guess, like I said, losing sleep over in March. Also, I do see the Nine of Swords as the suffering and silence card. But remember, swords are all about your mentality and the way that you communicate. So as we know, we are not our thoughts or the narrative that goes on in our mind. We are a soul, we are a being. And so don't allow those negative thoughts or worries or fears to let you lose that sleep, okay? Don't lose sleep over it. April, we have the Five of Cups. So, you know, perhaps whatever it was that you were worried about is going to end up causing some sort of sadness. You know, I always see Five of Cups as like a missed opportunity, kind of like the Four of Cups energy, which we'll be coming up on in the later part of the year. But for me, Five of Cups is more about the whole crying over spilled milk element, focusing so hard on disappointments and what didn't go wrong, when you really have that Two of Cups behind your back, which is all about true love, right? It's about union, connection. And so perhaps something happens in March that causes you to feel this way in the month of April. But as you can see, there's almost this healing energy here. So remember, the Two of Cups is still there, it is not completely lost, right? So kind of like with this energy, don't lose too much sleep over it. Don't cry about it too much, because I feel like there's something better for you around the corner, okay? So it looks to me, as we are leaving the spring and moving into the summer months, this is going to be all about truth, clarity, and new beginnings for you, okay? With the Ace of Swords popping up for the card of May, again, we have the same image. Okay, so let's talk about this. Pisces, we're about to go deep AF. So remember I told you about the Queen of Pentacles, right? She's, what did I say, putting on a show or kind of saving face in a way. Look how perfectly her hair is curled. Everything is laid perfectly as so. And then we move to May, okay, after this situation, whatever has occurred. And now we have her, she's kind of back to basics, right? Her hair is all stringy. She's still got the bows, the concept is there, but now we can see the blood stains on her dress, or, you know, the candy stains, whichever you think about this card. I immediately saw blood, okay? We see the blood stains. We see the truth of the matter. We see how painful it actually is, whatever it is that happened, right? And so I kind of feel like a part of you is going to be revealed in May, maybe some darker part of you, perhaps, that you didn't even know that was inside of you, okay? And so if that's the case, just remember, this truth, this clarity that's brought to the surface, it's all in the grander scheme of things to help you realize who you are, okay? Help you to see the truth of who you really are, so that you can stand in your truth as your, like, soul being. Because, yeah, Queen of Pentacles is great, but at the end of the day, if you're not really truly being honest with yourself about things, anything, whatever this thing is, then you're going to get nowhere, okay? So in May, there might be some news or some shocking, like, clarity moment, a light bulb moment for you, whether this is externally or internally. And moving into the summer, as I said, June and July, we have the Knight of Swords regressing to the Page of Swords. So in June, you might feel very aggressive as far as communicating your truth, right? This is like, I'm hearing like charge and like a tiny like chipmunk voice. So Knight of Swords rushes forward, foot in mouth, doesn't really care if they're blunt. This is Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy. And so, you know, there's always that cautionary tale of to, like, be careful what you say, what words you speak, because, you know, the energy that you put out there with your communication can come across as maybe rude or blunt or brusque, however you describe. But it's almost also like saying, be careful what you say, be careful of how you say it, not what you say. Gosh, couldn't get that one out. Oh, Spirit's like, just say it already. So July, again, a regression from the Knight of Swords energy. So now I kind of feel almost like by July you've calmed down a little bit of whatever it is. You're kind of also learning the lesson, I think, about the way you speak your truth, and understanding that there's kind of a way and a delivery that's required, because perception, again, it's reality, and the way you communicate something might be very different than the way someone else communicates. And so you kind of have to, it's like you don't have to change anything about yourself, but you do have to be more aware of how you sound to people sometimes, or how you communicate things, because again, you're not the same as whoever else is on the other side of the coin. You might be very similar, but again, just before you put your foot in your mouth, you want to make sure you focus on the delivery before actually delivering. And so Page of Swords is that very energy. It's kind of sitting back and thinking really hard before communicating. It's like you're clear on what you want to say, you're clear on what you want to communicate, but you're focusing more on the delivery. So this could be you keeping an eye on someone. This is stalker energy as well. This could just be you sitting back and trying to learn and educate yourself more before you say how you're feeling or give the delivery of whatever it is you need to say to somebody, okay? So this could be actually like external circumstances. You might have someone who's stalking you, or you might be, stalking someone, kind of seeing or testing out the environment is what I'm hearing. So moving into August, we have the 10 of Cups. So this is emotional fulfillment. It's happiness. It's reunion. So, for some of you, this could be manifesting as in, you're having thoughts of, like perhaps you're with someone and you're starting to get in your head about it. There may be some sort of separation or break or some truth that needs to be communicated in order for you to get on the same page as this person. And so, again, this can manifest in so many different ways, but 10 of Cups is a card of reunion. So I do feel as if that could be on the table for you. But again, we're transferring from the 10 of Pentacles all the way to the 10 of Cups, which means not only are you happy in the physical world, but you're also happy emotionally, okay? This is a happy ending. So by the summertime, end of August, emotional fulfillment is going to be very, very heavy in your energy, okay? So in September, we then have the 4 of Cups. I kind of feel like this is you reflecting, okay? And this is like your energy, Pisces. This is your energy. I feel you reflecting on the past, thinking about maybe the missed opportunities or the misunderstandings, things that didn't go right. Just kind of looking back on your behavior, perhaps the behavior of your person or others in general, and recognizing this as a greater opportunity, right? So whatever didn't go well in the past, it was because the divine was coming in and handing that cup with the better thing that you didn't see coming. And so again, I feel like in the beginning of the year, you might be in your head a little bit about a connection or something. And by the end of the summer, I feel that you're going to be very reassured. You're going to have more peace in the situation, and you're going to feel very happy with the way that things turned out. And so September could be just like a reflective or nostalgic type energy, or if it is a present type of manifestation, you could find yourself being bored or dissatisfied. But I think that emotion might be fleeting for you. It could just be a feeling of nostalgia, or just like memories that make you feel that way. But ultimately, like I said, this happiness is coming in for you regardless. With the sun coming in after the 10 of Cups, like it really doesn't get any better than this. This is masculine energy. It is joy. It is happiness. It is finding joy in your family and children. And it's a promise of a new beginning. The sun comes out and all is right? And so, I don't know, but it also reminds me of that queen bee energy. Obviously, as you can see, the sun represents a beehive. So you could also be in a position where, by October, people just kind of flock to you as the queen, as someone who answers their inquiries and helps them and kind of makes the wheel turn for them in a sense. So moving into November, we then have that King of Pentacles energy. So again, we have that progression of the feminine up here, where it kind of looks like she's trying to hold everything together to save face, or to put on some sort of show or prove that she can handle all of these things. Moving into all of this transformation here, and now coming up as the King, which is kind of a little bit of a cross between that Ace of Swords, Queen of Pentacles energy. I feel like she's now grown and evolved and combined that masculine energy. It's almost, I'm hearing like it's okay to be masculine is what I'm hearing. It's okay to be masculine if you're not like a man. But it's also okay to be feminine. And I think there's a really nice there's a really nice mixture of that energy in this card. So as you can see, we have this girl wearing a dress looking all girly, but then we have this bull, this Taurus energy coming out from under her skirt. So it's like the feminine lifts her skirt, and what she's been hiding all along is the sheer force and power of masculine energy. And it's almost like a reveal is what I'm feeling. So coming up to the end of the year 2021, you're really going to be stepping up in your element and your power, revealing who it is that you truly are, and not being afraid to be in that energy. Okay, and I say that because in December, we have the Five of Swords, and this is the energy of winning at all costs. So it's that feeling of winning and feeling like an asshole about it. So you're going to be standing in your truth regardless of who gets in your way, Pisces. You're going to make sure that everyone is clear and understanding of what you are here to do, what mission you're here for, what it is that you feel strongly about. You're going to continue to keep doing that, and you're not going to let anyone stop you, okay? And so, you know, yes, this can also mean like miscommunications or like petty arguments and things like that, which this could happen, as December is like kind of a time of being around family again and lots of high tension and things of that nature. But you know, what I'm really feeling is there might be people who try to argue with you or be combative with you about what it is that you really want to do in your life, or who it is that you really want to be, however that resonates. And this is you not taking any shit, Pisces, okay? You're like off with their heads. Anybody in your way is not going to make it through 2021. So I really loved this reading, actually. This is probably one of my favorite readings that I've done so far. So let's go ahead and get a closing message from Spirit. This could be advice or a mantra for you to focus on throughout the year. We already had 2 fly out. Oh, we have 3. Okay, so we have universe. We also have ambition, which came out for the Virgo reading. And we have motivation. So I really just feel like you're going to be taking the reins, man. Like you're going to be moving things forward, and you're going to be so motivated to do that. Because I think you're going to start to understand how the universe has been lining things up for you. And you're not going to let anyone stop you from moving into that next cycle for yourself. You're not going to let anyone stop you from being who you truly are, okay? So I am motivated, and motivated people help me to improve my finances. So on a business level, obviously surround yourself with like-minded individuals to be on the right path. Ambition, I am ambitious and do not procrastinate or waste time being negative. Exactly. And so I'd like to also mention, Pisces, that you did kind of get out of your head very quickly towards the beginning of the year, and you're processing things very fast, okay? Moving into your truth. Not really allowing yourself to dwell in it very long. So whatever setbacks there are, or whatever type of mind fuckery is going on for you, stay motivated to push through it, and don't allow those negative thoughts to drown you, okay? And then we have the universe will show me the right path to take to reach my goal. So as I said, the universe is lining up for you. All of the things that you're experiencing, like I said, with that 4 of Cups energy, you're starting to see where everything has happened for a reason. It's not just happening willy-nilly, like, you know, everything's lining up to match your vibration. And so once you see how connected you are with the universe, it's going to be so easy for you to stand up in that truth and to reveal who it is that you truly are to the world, okay? There's no need, Pisces, to hide or to put on a face for anyone, because, you know, we all know that you have this energy in you, okay? We know you do. So use it. Don't let anyone stop you from pursuing your goals, your dreams, being who you are, revealing your true nature, because that's who you are. You can't be anything than what you are, no matter how hard you try, okay? So Pisces, I love you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I did very, very much. Like I said, it was actually one of my faves. So if you have any questions for me or would like to chat, purchase a private reading, all that information will be in the description box below. And of course, I'm wishing you the happiest holiday, whatever you celebrate. Happy New Year. And as we progress through Capricorn season, I'm sending you so much love. I hope you're staying safe, and I will see you soon. Bye.